Aloha everyone and welcome to Skincare with Hyram. If you don't know who I am, my name's Hyram and I'm passionate about teaching you how to perfect your skincare routine. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. So I am officially a beauty guru today. I'm doing an anti-haul, bitch. Can you believe I've never done an anti-haul on my channel? I think it's so funny when news sources or different people or just in passing people have said that I'm a beauty guru. I swear, beauty gurus are like stunning. So while I'm definitely not a beauty guru, I thought I would just kind of like morph into one for a day and do an anti-haul video, which I actually think is kind of funny because my entire channel is pretty much an anti-haul channel. I'm constantly telling you guys what not to buy, to not waste your money, to not spend it on unnecessary products, which is essentially the entire nature of an anti-haul. But I thought I would do this for fun, just for some new releases and just to share my thoughts. If you guys aren't familiar with what an anti-haul is, think about a haul, a video where you're showing some of your recent purchases and flip it and reverse it. Basically a video where I'm telling you what new products I'm not going to be buying and why. And I thought this could be kind of fun because most of my videos are usually like dedicated to an entire brand or reacting to a single product in a skincare routine. Rarely is it something that I saw at the store, was intrigued by, looked at the ingredient list and was like, no bitch, not today, Satan. I have some interesting products from some very popular brands that I'm interested to see your guys' response on. From both brands I don't like and love. First off, we're going to start with some products that I actually saw when I was at Target today. Whenever I go to Target, I always have to go to the skincare section. Like it calls my name. Something about the Target beauty section just says buy everything. I don't know what it is, which is really funny because I used to not really be a drugstore skincare type of gal. Oh my god, how the times have changed. Now it's like when I walk into the Target doors, my body automatically turns to go to the beauty section without me even thinking about it. But anyway, when I was at Target, I saw that Neutrogena actually came out with new cleansers. And I will say the packaging is cute. I think that's why I was able to find it, because they have very vivid colors. And there was two specifically that caught my eye. First, the skin balancing gel cleansers. Now I will whore myself out to any gel cleanser. I love them. They work great for my oily skin. And I don't know, I just think they're fun to experiment with. But unfortunately, this gel cleanser, the second ingredient was sodium C14 through 16 olefin sulfonate. Now I've talked about this ingredient on my channel before. Is it the worst ingredient in the world? No. It is known to be a potentially stripping ingredient in a cleanser. And when it's high up on an ingredient list and not paired with really hydrating ingredients alongside it, you can see some potentially stripping effects. And you guys know, I'm always talking about on my channel how cleansing can be the most damaging part of our skincare routine and we don't even know it. A lot of that comes through overly stripping cleansers that don't have enough hydrating and conditioning agents to make sure that your skin is nourished afterwards. And while I like a deep clean, like I like to make sure my pores are cleaned out, I want to make sure that I'm not overly stripping my skin and damaging the moisture barrier, because that's so bad. And being that this is the second ingredient and it's known for being a stripping agent and it isn't formulated with high concentrations of really good hydrating ingredients, I automatically was turned off, unfortunately, which is a shame because the price point and the packaging looked really cute and I was really rooting for Neutrogena, because Neutrogena is one of those brands that I really do believe has the potential to do so much good, but I think they just get too caught up in trends and get too caught up thinking like this is what the kids will like, when in actuality it's not what Gen Z is looking for. Oh my gosh, this is like the 12th time that my stomach has growled. Am I okay? Did I eat? Oh, I didn't eat dinner. Probably has something to do with it. I then turned my gaze to the other cleanser, which was the clay cleanser. And honestly, as soon as I saw that title, I was pretty much turned off. I think clays, like whether they be clay mask or a clay cleanser or a clay treatment, have a time and a place in a skincare routine. I think they're meant to be used every once in a while when your skin is feeling really oily or when you feel like just clearing out your pores. They can be really beneficial, but I do not believe in using clays every single day or super frequently. The reason being, clays can be extremely drying to the face. And even if you have it in a formula that's also very hydrating and nourishing, there's really no reason why you should be using those types of drying clays super frequently on your skin. Like what I was saying before, it can really strip your moisture barrier and cause a lot more problems in the long run. And this cleanser is meant to be used every day and it has both kaolin and bentonite clay. Clays that are good, but are known for being very stripping to the skin. Another thing about cleansers I'm always talking about is how you shouldn't be using a treatment cleanser every single day, or I believe you shouldn't. Just because I think it's good for your skin to get a break from those harsh, intense ingredients that are working to get rid of a problem. It's good to give your skin a little bit of a break so it can just focus on repairing itself, conditioning that moisture barrier and making sure everything's good. One cool thing about these cleansers though is that they both have gluconolactone, which is a polyhydroxy acid, and polyhydroxy acids are amazing because as opposed to alpha hydroxy acids, AHAs like glycolic acid and the really strong ones, PHAs can be really good for more sensitive skin and still deliver that same level of exfoliation. So they were almost there, but to be honest, looking at these formulas, they were just lacking innovation. It seems like Neutrogena is riding having on the base level of innovation possible, and I really think they could have pushed themselves to do more. If anything, if you are going to buy one of their new cleansers, buy the Milky cleanser. That's the best formula. It's very nourishing and hydrating. Or just watch my best drugstore cleanser video to learn about some of my favorite recommendations. I'll have it linked in the description box below. Another product I recently found, and I was so shocked to see it because it's from a brand that I absolutely love, e.l.f. skincare. I love e.l.f. I think they have some of the best formulas out there, like their Happy Hydration Cream has been mentioned in so many videos and was featured in my best drugstore moisturizer video. I think their new CBD line is amazing, but they recently came out with their Super Brighten Peel Pads. Now the packaging is yellow, which is automatically a little bit of a warning sign to me because companies love to make exfoliating wipes and exfoliating products with irritating essential oils like lemon, lime, orange, like citrus essential oils. And sure enough, when I looked at this ingredient list, lemon essential oil is the 5th ingredient. What? Which is pretty much guaranteed to be one of the most irritating essential oils out there. Witch hazel is the 6th ingredient as well, and it's also formulated with lemon and orange extracts. So overall, this is just a really irritating formula. I like to avoid citrus extracts and citrus essential oils where possible because not only are they risking irritation to the skin, they can break down when exposed to sunlight and expose your skin to even more sensitivity, which is obviously what we don't want. And when we have other exfoliating ingredients out there like glycolic acid, PHA, salicylic acid, so many better ingredients, I'm like, why are we still using fragrant extracts and fragrant essential oils to supposedly exfoliate the skin when you get much better results with other ingredients? In addition, I'm not a huge exfoliating pad person just because I don't believe you need to use them and create that daily waste when there's perfectly good exfoliating serums out there that create no waste. And a few I recommend as an alternative to this one are the Honest Beauty Overnight Resurfacing Serum. Honest Beauty has some great formulas. They are awesome for sensitive skin, and this was, I believe, the first product I ever discovered from them where I was really impressed by their ingredient list. Or the Bliss Clear Genius Liquid Peel. That's my favorite product from Bliss. It has PHAs, just like what I was talking about before, so great for sensitive skin, but it's fragrance free and it doesn't create daily waste. Honestly, any exfoliating serum from an environmental sustainability standpoint is so much better than a peel pad, and particularly this peel pad, which is crazy irritating. And I honestly don't know what was going through e.l.f.'s mind because I love their formulas. e.l.f. has some of the best drugstore skincare out there, but this was not it. Try again. Next up, we have a little bit of a bougie one. The Tatcha Rice Wash Cleanser. This one initially drew my attention because I am actually a fan of their Deep Cleanse Cleanser. It's really gentle, it provides a nice amount of exfoliation, and leaves your skin feeling dewy afterwards. And when they came out with this cleanser, I was like, ooh, this could be really cool because it could be an amped up cleanser formula without the exfoliating particles in the other cleanser. But looking at this ingredient list, I was pretty much immediately disappointed. It is a hydrating formula, but honestly, the cleansing agents and hydrating ingredients that they use did not blow me away whatsoever. And fragrance is the 9th ingredient on the ingredient list. It's right up there at like the halfway mark, which is very high up for fragrance. And all the really good ingredients come after that, which to me, it's like, look, if I'm going to go out of my way to buy a luxury skincare product like Tatcha, I want to make sure it's really, really, really good. And some of the other Tatcha products, I really do think deliver on that front, but definitely not this cleanser. And I don't know what was going through their heads. I'm just so surprised at how much fragrance was in there. And it was just a really lackluster launch for me. If you're all looking for a good alternative cleanser though, that I recently found that works for like more dry skin or normal skin, the Milk Makeup Vegan Cleanser is so good. It has the perfect amount of lather, but it doesn't overly strip the skin. It does a good job of cleansing. And I used it when my moisture barrier was wrecked and really enjoyed the experience. So I highly recommend checking that one out if you guys haven't already. And if you want a little bit of a luxe experience. I'm about to go absolutely fucking nuts. Last night I tried to film a video 3 times. It took a total of 5 hours. All of the footage was lost 3 times in a row. And guess what happened in the middle of filming this video? Twice the footage was lost. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm on 2 hours of sleep and this shit happens. Something has to give. But I think it's under control. You know what? I'm just gonna wrap this video up quick, guys, just on the chance that the footage is not going to last. Next is the Innisfree Ginger Honey Sleeping Mask. Innisfree is one of those brands that I really want to love. I really, really do because their price point is so good, but every single product has so much fragrance in their line. And it's really disappointing because I want to try so much of it, but it's just like, I don't know how I can when these products are so ridiculously fragranced. Oh, there is one product actually from their line. It's the Soybean Essence, but that's it. But at the same time, I like to keep up to date with their new product launches on the chance that they come out with fragrance-free skincare, which Innisfree, if you're watching, please come out with a fragrance-free fragrance-free line. I will love you and support you forever. But I saw that they came out with this product, the Ginger Honey Sleeping Mask. Now, I love honey. It's an incredible ingredient for the skin, and ginger is also a really high-quality ingredient and one that you usually don't find in very many products or at high concentrations in very many products. So when I saw that this product was really advertising that it had ginger, I was like, ooh, maybe I need to look at this. Now, the main ingredients it has are not bad. I mean, they're good hydrating ingredients that you would want in an overnight mask. The thing that bugs me about this is that ginger is the second to last ingredient on the ingredient list. And that shit drives me bananas. If you are a brand and you are releasing a product that highlights a specific ingredient and you are going to market that ingredient everywhere, all over the product in all the marketing campaigns, please make sure that the product has a good concentration of that ingredient, especially if that ingredient is a non-active one like ginger. It happens so many times that I see brands advertise with these specific ingredients, and then when I look at the ingredient list, it's at the very, very, very bottom of the ingredient list, which is evident to me that the brand really doesn't care about the actual amount and concentration of formulation, but more so just about the marketing ability that they can use to sell the product. And the fact that this has more fragrance than it does ginger is just, it's frustrating because I'm like, you're not being 100% honest. If you're going to put an ingredient like that into a product, you should be putting it at a good concentration. And this doesn't apply across the board because there are ingredients out there like, say, salicylic acid, for example, that are really beneficial at very small percentages. When it comes to like natural ingredients, they should be higher than at the end of the ingredient list. And it confuses me because Innisfree is a good brand. It just disappoints me when I see brands doing things like this. So I will not be purchasing that one. Next is from a brand that I absolutely love and took me completely by surprise, Youth to the People. I know, their Dream Eye Cream. Now, if you don't know, they have their Superberry sleeping mask. I used to really like it, but then I figured out there was some undisclosed fragrance that I wasn't comfortable with, so I stopped using it since. But it has a lot of really good, nourishing, hydrating ingredients that work really well to make sure you're not losing moisture overnight. Now, when I saw that they were coming out with an eye cream, I was really excited because I was like, ooh, maybe it'll be fragrance-free, have a really innovative formula, be at a good price point. And when I saw the ingredient list, I was shocked because the ingredient list is nearly identical to the sleeping mask, but the jar is very small and it's the same price as the full-size mask. So essentially, you're paying the same price for an almost identical formula in a mini size. I mean, here's the thing. I will always be critical of eye creams no matter what, just because they're not necessary to a skincare routine. But if you are going to make an eye cream within a collection, make it really unique and individualistic, which is why I would recommend if you do want to try out one of these, just get the sleeping mask and apply it on your under eye area. It does essentially the same thing and you're going to be saving a lot of money. I love Youth to the People. Literally, I love them so much. You guys have no idea, but I was a little bit shocked and disappointed when I saw this. Just get the sleeping mask instead. And then we come to the final product from Origins. Yes, I still look at the ingredient list of Origins products. I know I shouldn't, but my body can't help it. It is their Ginseng Serum. Now, this is a new serum in their Ginseng line, which previously I've talked about a few products in that line. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I can't remember completely, but there were one, maybe two products in that line that aren't terrible. So I had a little bit of hope for this serum, especially seeing that a lot of brands are taking notice of essential oils in their products and formulating without them. I was hoping and praying that I would see a good formula. And on the contrary, this formula is like horrifying. The packaging is gorgeous, but the formula has so many essential oils. Grapefruit oil, lemon oil, orange oil, mint oil, linalool, limonene, and these are all listed higher on the ingredient list than ginseng. Oh, what are brands doing? I don't understand. Again, like I was saying before, it's so frustrating to see trivial ingredients that are not necessary to a formula listed above what the brand is marketing the product to have. I don't want to be a negative Nancy, but I have to call it what it is. It's false marketing and it really annoys me. I think brands can do better, and I desperately want Origins to come out with a fragrance-free line because from an environmental sustainability standpoint and ethics standpoint, they are on the right path. They're doing such a good job. They're really making big moves in the industry, but from a formula standpoint, I just can't support their formulas. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we made it through this video, even after so many tries. And honestly, guys, I'm feeling a little exhausted. I'm starting to get into the loopy, tired state. And loopy Hyram is weird Hyram. So I feel like maybe I should, I was gonna say go to bed, but I don't have time to go to bed. I have things to do. But I would love to know your guys' thoughts on these products. Do you also have products that you're not going to buy, like an anti-haul? Do you like these types of videos? Do you want to see more from them? Just let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and to the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah.